Hello, my geeks and peeps. Today I am doing a Lethal Company tier list and ranking all Lethal Company monsters. And we are going to do that. We are going to rank Lethal Company monsters based on how easy they are to kill, or like how big of an issue they are. So, yeah. Very simple video idea. I know quite a bit about Lethal Company. The new V50 update is pretty cool. I'll be making a video about that pretty soon, hopefully. But, in the meanwhile, I rank monsters. And there are 2 new buddies that are here, which will be pretty good. So without further ado, yeah. So first off, Baboon Hearts. I know they have a lot of ranks, so it will this will be a lot. Baboon Hawks, I can probably put dangers near, because these things rather easily are very good at killing, and they can be a huge issue if you're alone, and are very just dangerous overall in general. They're quite an issue to mess with. And you want to try. Well, my goal, if I encounter one of them, just avoid them at all costs. Pretty simple to rank. Now, you Brackens. For Brackens, I can put Brackens. Brackens are pretty dangerous. So if I want to be alone with a Bracken, I can put it at. It's possible to avoid them. Depends on if you're a group. If you're in a group, then they're a lot more of an issue. If you're in and they can also sneak up on me, so I will probably die if one of these were to. Especially if I'm in a group, or if it's behind me, I don't see it. So yep. And now we ranked Spooderman. And I'm going to die. These things, the amount of times that spiders... That's not how you spell near, is it? There we go. The amount of times that these spiders have freaking killed me is so much. They will lock me in a corner, and their webs will be everywhere, so I can't do anything. And then I'll just be dead because I'm stuck. And if I move, I'll be caught in a web, and then I'm just going to be dead. I'm just standing there, and it's impossible to escape. And I'm doing these... I'm ranking these based off of if I were to not have a shovel. If I had a shovel, this would be different, but I haven't tested out a shovel on all these yet, so, and I'm actually going to create another link, IDK, which is, I haven't really experienced them before, which, for a few, I haven't really experienced that much. But yeah, I can simply say that. And these are being ranked all based on, like, without a shovel, like, if I do not have a shovel. If I have a shovel, this would be a bit different. Like, well, actually a lot different, but I'm ranking these based off of not having a shovel, because sometimes I haven't played Lethal Company as much recently, so I forget how good a shovel can against certain enemies. Next, we got bees. Bees. So, Bees are, I would say, not too bad. They are not really that much of an issue. They're really easy to deal with, but they can be tough to get back if you're trying to get extra loot. They are not usually that tough, though, so, like, I can put it at not too bad because it's easy pretty. And you don't even need to actually deal with it, but if you were to have to deal with it, then it's not too bad. Next, we have coil heads. So I'm going to put these are annoying. They aren't that bad, though. It's really easy to counter them. They could be dangerous, but to be honest, it's really easy to deal with them, but they'll just be there for a while. You can't really escape them, especially if you're solo. So, they can be an issue. And if you see one, well, that sucks. So, don't see one. Just not. They can be pretty annoying though. Now, Earth Leviathans. I will put this at. And remember, these are all based off without a shovel. To be honest, I can put this at I'm going to die because. Or okay, I cannot. I'm having trouble deciding because these things. Actually, I'm putting it at. No, I'm going to put it at I'm going to die because it's counterable. But I suck at countering. These things always murder me brutally, and I will. That's so painful. I hate it. And they're annoying. Now, eyeless dogs. Eyeless dogs are lethal. They're relatively lethal. They're not as bad as some, but they are very, very dangerous and are likely to kill me. So, yeah. And forest giants. But that's it. I can put this out. I will probably. Actually, no. This is lethal along with eyeless dogs. It can be a pretty big issue, but it's easy to counter them as long as you don't get noticed. So actually, yeah, I can keep it at lethal. And for Ghost Girl, I'm gonna put this at I don't know because I've only encountered her one time in my whole entire lethal comedy experience, and that time, you know what I did? I immediately ran away and committed suicide by letting these mother truckers kill me. These baboon hawks, I let these baboon hawks just murder me because I was afraid. Because the first time you encounter something, it's pretty scary. So now, I can put this. So now we got this. I can put hoarding bugs at annoying. Actually, no. I'm going to put this at could be dangerous because they can be dangerous. But, we are not including shovels because shovels, that makes this a lot easier. I'm just based off no shovels, but that could be dangerous. So yeah. We have these. Although we can't actually kill them, because we're not using shovels, I can put hydro gears, and I will brutally murder it because it's really easy. But it can be a threat, but it's relatively easy. And now we got Jester. I can put that along with Reckon's that I will probably die because these dudes massive issue. And if you see one, you kind of want to evacuate. Basically, if you see one, it's like the evacuation symbol. You want to make sure you want to make sure you know your way back to the exit. That's very, very important if you see one of these. No. You freaking pathetic. You birds are pathetic. Same with you. Same with you, locusts. Y'all. I mean, y'all aren't bad enemies. Yeah, I mean, well, y'all aren't really enemies. Y'all are fine, though. Y'all are kind of good. They're just they're cool, but they're not ever a problem. Now, you, without a shovel, you can be. If you don't have a shovel, I can put this at danger is in the air because if you don't have a shovel, these can be relatively annoying. Actually, no, I'll put it. I'll probably die because these are really annoying without a shovel. With a shovel, they're easy, but we're doing this based off of no shovels. Now, y'all, I'm gonna put this at could be dangerous. It's really easy to avoid them actually, so put them at annoying. Snare fleas. I've not encountered one of these in a while, but I'll put it at probably dangerous in the air because these dudes are pretty annoying. And yeah. And now spore lizards. These dudes, I can put it right here. Right here. I'll show you. Yeah, I can put right here. They're easy to avoid. They can theoretically kill you, but they almost never will. If there's a tab in between these two, I would put it there, but but there's already enough tabs. So, now, Thumpy. Without a shovel. With a shovel, it's not too bad, but without a shovel, these dudes are the total end of the universe. These dudes, actually, no, now that I think about it, these dudes, I was thinking about putting the Earth Leviathans up there, but I have to say that these dudes are the end of the universe. These dudes, without a shovel, you're doomed, almost, if it sees you. Now, these two, I do not know how I would go against an old bird, but based on what I have not even encountered a butler either, but based off of what I've seen, I would probably put it at. Based on what I've seen, I would put it at. I will probably die because it could be probably a pretty big issue because if you're alone and you don't have a shovel, like, even if you do have a shovel, it would still be a pretty big issue. Even though I've never encountered it before, I think it could definitely go there. And yeah, that's the tier list. So, well, yeah. I guess we didn't really need these two things because nothing went here. So, but that's my ranking for all the enemies in Lethal Company. I hope you have a nice day, and bye. Remember, don't die, geeks and peeps in Lethal Company. Because then your whole entire team would be disappointed in you. And if you're alone, well, then you'll lose all of your life savings. So, remember, don't die in Lethal Company, and also, have a great day.